India, the land of the legends. India, where knowledge is power, where literature has stood as a mix of classics and contemporary, with its prose and poetry, giving us so many fine literature writers and poets who have made this country and all of us proud with their contributions over generations, and who shall keep doing so forever. Enhancing this tradition, a humble attempt to writing good literature by tastefully blending spices of love and condiments of life, striving to concoct and brew to perfection a recipe for good leisure and interesting reading, has been nurtured here by MUNAF in his very delightful and intriguing book titled The Journey, There Is Always a Beginning. As quoted by the brewmaster MUNAF himself, the journey has actually been out for a couple of weeks now, and already I have had to talk about it quite a lot with friends and well-wishers. And when I started talking about this book, I became skeptical about its theme. The problem was that the book had changed so much while I was writing it. When I started out, my aim was simple. I planned to write a book for youngsters on how to have a good character education. I thought I would present a few chapters on some of the things I felt had gone wrong with our society, and then end with examples of some heroes for our young generation to emulate. Then I started to realize that the story of my own life journey might be of some help and encouragement to others. And I added a few chapters about my life. So, by the time the book was published, it seemed to be reaching out in several different directions. So I read it again and immediately realized that indeed there was a central theme to the book, one that flowed right through it like a wide river. It was love. In fact, I could see that it was probably the dominant theme of my entire growing up years and my experiences. From the early days of my idealism as a student and my later involvement with life, I can see that there was always a light ahead, beckoning me forward. At first it was the glow of that story of the Good Samaritan. But as I moved closer to the light and started going to college, I saw the features of the storyteller become evident, always beckoning me forward. Even now, as I continue on my journey, I still see that goal drawing me nearer and becoming brighter, more radiant, more beautiful every single day. And I know that I can never again live in a world without love. And as we in India, second by second, minute by minute, come to believe that only success and lack of success in life are ultimately personal choices, we too become less concerned about loving the human lying on the side of the road. Life is made of small comings and goings, and for everything we take with us, there is something that we leave behind. The journey, we have arrived now where we began, and still there is always a beginning.